So one thing that you enjoy, and you tell me why. No one will see these answers, these are yours to keep. So today was session 2, where we're exploring more about their identity. So we introduced them to the programme as part of session 1, but today we get them doing, because we believe in sort of wrapping the message around an activity. So 2 teams building the strongest table, and then sort of going back and seeing how that relates to them as individuals. So it gives them an opportunity to explore what is supporting them in their lives. Like you, Jake, we'll start with one cone. Here we go. Yes, we have got a working table. The big emphasis for us is that it's not just education, it is those hobbies, those interests, and we give them loads of examples. Some of those we explored today of other professional players, you know, people that have played at the very top of the game, international players, people that have won trophies galore, that are actually doing other things alongside their sport, and I think that is so important for them to understand that it is okay. It's not, as you said before, it's not a distraction, it's a healthy one, and it's not that they don't have to focus then on the football, because it helps, as we explored today, other players re-energise, refocus, and also get the very best out of themselves. So yeah, it is important, and what we'll find in the programme is that they'll all explore different things, they'll have different interests. They're all individuals, they play a team sport, but they are individuals at the end of the day, and they'll go off in different directions, so that personal development is something that will support them in whatever they decide to do. So which player would you match with the activity? It's important to know that the players will all go in different directions, so we focus on the person first and foremost. I rarely get to, if ever, see them play, and I kind of like that. Although my background is professional football and I'm still enjoying playing myself, I don't often get to see them as players, but I do get to know them as individuals. And as we go through the programme, sometimes it takes longer than others with individuals to recognise the importance of these key issues that we discuss. But by the end of it, I think they all see that there is a benefit to understanding yourself better as an individual, and whether you're ready to make that step up into the first team environment, or it means you're going into non-league or pursuing a different career, I think you've got then the tools to make informed decisions, and I think informed decisions creates positive action in whatever you decide to do. One of the lads I worked with last year, you know, he's broke into the first team, he's played 7 or 8 games on the bounce, you know, so that's a difficult transition. It's a fantastic opportunity, but it's also a challenge. And there's a lad in the first year that's now stepped up into the first team environment. So what we talk about and what I try to focus on is that sometimes those transitions that we make can be positive ones, and we step up or step out of our comfort zone. But sometimes we find ourselves having to step back, find ourselves back in the youth setup. How is that going to affect us as an individual? And sometimes those things are completely out of our control. There could be 3 or 4 players in your position, and the opportunity that you've been given has been down to injuries. It can be sometimes because you've earned it, and sometimes those things aren't explained because there's lots going on in the first team environment. So the personal development will really act as a support mechanism in those difficult times as well as the good ones.